Season 2 Episode 3. Sacrifices that are made. How do you mean that the stone just disappeared, said Wong, as he and Steven was casting a spell to find the missing reality stone. I don't know, it just vanished. Well, we can't seem to find the stone using a detection spell. But how are you shaping up with your new children, said Wong. They seem quite alright, but the fact that an evil variant of me is coming to our universe is very scary, said Steven. Jerome seemed to enjoy their company a lot, and it's been 1 week already since they are here and they are already calling you and Jerome their dad, said Wong. Yeah, I know, I really seem to love them like my own, said Steven. They are your own only in another universe with your variants, said Wong. Why was I never told about the multiverse, said Steven. When you were chosen as the Sorcerer Supreme and was in training, it was believed that when one meddle with the fabric of reality they can travel to known and unknown borders in the multiverse. Suddenly a loud alarm started ringing. We're under attack, said Wong. Caecilius is here, said Steven as he and Wong ran towards the commotion. Take Jerome and the children to safety now, shouted Steven as he saw Caecilius killing some of the sorceress. Okay, said Wong as he ran to where Jerome is. Caecilius, this madness stops now, shouted Steven. This is not madness, this is power, said Caecilius as he stared at Steven. You have hurt many persons on your quest for powers, said Steven. In the grand calculus of the universe their sacrifice means far more than their deaths, said Caecilius. You're sick, said Steven as he cast a spell to summon a spear and threw it towards Caecilius. What's happening, said Jerome as he saw Wong ran in. We are under attack. And I need to take you and the children to safety, said Wong as he waved his hands to open a portal. No, I must help Steven, I don't want anything to happen to him. Take the children to safety, said Jerome. Dad, is everything alright, said Wiccan. Yes, but now you have to stay safe. Daddy will be back, said Jerome as he walked out the door, closing it. Let's end this, said Caecilius, and he cast a spell slamming it onto the ground, blasting everything away including Steven. Now you have to pay the price for your stupidity, said Caecilius. I don't think so, said Jerome as he flew down onto the ground, blasting Caecilius with chaos magic, sending him backwards. You're the Scarlet Witch, full of power but still don't know how to use them. Too bad you're a pawn in someone's game, said Caecilius. What are you talking about, said Jerome. Power isn't your problem, it's knowledge. You will destroy everything, said Caecilius. As Jerome was about to cast a spell to defeat Caecilius, suddenly mirrors with pointed spikes appeared in front of him and Steven. Cast one more spell and the both of you are dead, said Caecilius. Master, we have found the book, said Caecilius' disciples. Very good, said Caecilius. This is madness, you will release an evil unto this world, it will consume everything in its way. This is the path of evil, said Steven. Haven't you walked that same path? Didn't you make a deal with the Lord of Chaos himself when he possessed the witch? I was there, said Caecilius. What are you two talking about, said Jerome. The Sorcerer Supreme that protects reality made a deal with the Chaos Lord to keep the multiverse open and accept some chaos magic from the Chaos Lord, said Caecilius. What were you thinking, said Jerome. It had to be done, said Steven. Well, who are you to judge me? With this book I can resurrect my wife and have immortality at the cost of unleashing one evil, said Caecilius. Let him go, please, said Steven. Very well, but at the cost of you casting the spell with me. Because the spell requires 2 strong sorcerers to cast it, said Caecilius. I accept, said Steven as he took one last look at Jerome, flew towards his children. As Jerome entered the room, he saw Wong lying on the ground. He then helps Wong up and learned that his children were kidnapped by some people. Jerome then flew out in search of his children. It is time for you to challenge your half-brother for the throne, said Mara as she led Damon towards the battleground. We don't have to do this. You could just return to the world above and never return, said Damon. Brother, you have corrupted this nation and everything in it. This ends now, said Damon as he charges towards him with his trident. After the battle with his brother, Damon won the fight and his brother was sent into prison. I won, now our people can live in peace, as he kissed Mara on her lips. I guess so for now, said Mara as her smile disappeared from her face. What do you mean, said Damon. An evil is upon our world and the one above. Apocalypse is coming for the anti-life equation. This is half of the equation, you must find the other half and protect it, said Mara as she gives him a bright light. I will protect it, but you must stay and rule the kingdom until I'm back, said Damon. I will, say Mara as she kissed Damon on his lips.
We'll be right back.